Hey, what's going on, y'all, real quick? Just jumping on real quick. I just had an epiphany. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I've been reading Neville Goddard for maybe a couple of years. I don't know how many. Quite a few years. Not really in depth until, maybe a year or two ago. But anyway, I heard about the term revision, but I never looked into it. Kind of just operated in presumption, thinking that I already knew, but I never really even studied it. So a couple of weeks ago, I took a deep dive into just Neville, letting Neville interpret Neville, not really going by the wealth of information and interpretation that everybody else has. Not saying that something is wrong with it, but I wanted to let the man present his own argument and see what he was talking about. And so I came across the term revision and I studied it. And then I started to look into it after I got it from him. And man, that technique is so powerful. Nevertheless, that was like 3 weeks ago. So today I was reading something else totally different. And that word came up again and it just hit me. It's a totally different book. And she mentioned the word. She said, in order for our lives to change, our lives have to go under a deep revision. Revision. And it just stood out to me like that. And I was just like, wow, it just all makes sense. If anything you add re to means to do again or to take it back. If I go for a refund, that means that I'm going to get my money back that I spent. If I'm returning something, I'm taking something back that I bought. If I rewind something, I'm going back to view again something that I viewed. And so when I heard vision, it all made sense. It means to see again. We know vision, sight, look, all those synonyms. And so you put in front of that, it means to see again. And I was like, wow, it's just so powerful. So revision basically is going back in the past and changing something that didn't turn out like you would have liked it to. And so when we go back in our mind and we revise it and we do it with enough intensity, enough repetition, and enough conviction, it changes that memory. But changing that memory also has real-time consequences in this present moment and also in what we project for the future. But it all starts with the Bible says that we are transformed by the renewing of our mind. But in order to renew it, that means that we have to go back and learn how to operate and take dominion over things that have already happened. And once we become proficient in that, then we become conscious creators that are able to create the reality that we want in real time, going forth from a present future tense. But it starts